What's happening, party people? Little bit early, and as you can tell, I am on my laptop. This phone has finally died. I was recording my final clip last night, and I couldn't get it to stop recording. I told John, I said, John, man, this phone won't stop recording. It had like 2% on it. So I know the thing wasn't going to run long. It didn't give me a low battery warning, and I hit the power button and went off. Hadn't done nothing since. I mean, nothing. I've tried everything. I don't know. I don't have my spare phone with me either. I left it in Cincinnati, so I'm glad I'm starting to learn my way around the Chicago area because this is like dead, dead. Diane's got a phone. She's got her pad. I get around. Hey, good morning, John. Stang, Sam. Hey, yesterday I started off the day over at Swedish Car Parts. Went over there for, man, about an hour or two, hoping it would warm up. When I left the hotel, it was about 15 degrees. After a couple of hours of hanging out at Swedish Car Parts, it was 13 degrees. That didn't work out. But because John's car had those blend doors jacked up, the only place I think you can get those is from another car. And they had one at Victory Salvage Yard, about a mile and a half from Swedish Car Parts. So went over there against my better judgment of weather temperature, and surprisingly, I was able to get quite a few things. I tore the dash out, got those blend door motors out. I got a few parts for Sebastian, a couple other things I picked up for John's car, and man, I got a lot of stuff out of there. So that was a successful run. Probably was out there for, man, probably 2 hours in that cold. And I had to get my feet off the ground. I don't think I could have made it if I wouldn't have been standing on something. That ground was so cold. I could feel the coldness coming up my legs to my knees. I had to get my feet off the ground. So I was standing on things out there, and I got everything that I felt was really necessary, and went back over to Swedish Car Parts, warmed up a little bit, and hung out there for maybe another hour or two. And then I went back over to John's place last night. Got there, and man, at Swedish Car Parts, now, the car in the junkyard, the blend doors on that one was glued closed too. It was hard getting them loose. I was using both hands up under the duct to peel those blend doors open. Now, I don't know why none of mine are glued closed. Now I do use the auto setting a lot, and the car has all these sensors in there, and it'll move and open different doors according to different temperatures and stuff. Maybe that's saving my cars, opening up the using the auto setting, and the auto setting opening up those different doors. So I encourage you to use your auto setting if you're not, because maybe, just maybe, some of these people are using other settings and they're not opening those doors. And when they finally do, they're glued closed. I don't know how long it takes, a year, 2 years, 5 years. It's kind of a built broke situation. Alex at Swedish Car Parts recommended that I go to like a hardware store like Home Depot or something like that and buy some rubber and take the rubber off of the plastic part of the blend door and attach the rubber to the plastic part so it could have fresh flaps. So that sounds like a project to me. And anybody trying to pay me sit around tinkering with a project like that. So I presented a few things to John. My suggestion was to use some monkey butt powder and powder up the tacky rubber portion of those blend door motors, powder them up, and then maybe powder up the area inside there where that rubber part touches after you clean all that gooey melted rubber on there, and hopefully that would stop it from sticking up. Man, that monkey butt powder is some good stuff. I've been using it for years. If you don't know what it is, Google it. If you can get some, get it. If you use powder, bikers use it a lot. I got it as a white elephant gag gift, and man, I've been using the stuff ever since. It was a big joke at the Christmas party, but that was the best gift I think I've ever gotten at a Christmas party. Something that you use like for years. So anyway, John wanted to put some tape on there. That was another option we thought about, trying to put tape on there to, I'm not real thrilled about that. I don't know if it could take the heat, the cold, and still stick. So that stuff may be flopping around in there soon. But I did put a little bit of powder in there on a couple pieces that was exposed. And now he'll probably use the auto setting and maybe that won't get stuck again. But I did get that chamber in. I put a Nissan's evaporator in there. Got that stuff plugged in last night. That was the last clip I recorded last night before my phone died, getting that evaporator in there. So tonight, we're going to finish putting the dash in and test drive the car. He's having some code and performance issues with his tune. Not really sure why, So we're going to try to figure that out. So thanks, Trout Junkie. Does that mean you be going up to Wisconsin fishing for trout and hadn't taken me fishing yet? Golly, man, you guys are so isolated. Help a brother out with some trout fishing. Anyway, I am getting ready to hit the shower, get dressed, head over to Swedish Car Parts. I should be there by about 9. I should probably stay there. I'll probably be there till close to 4, almost 5 o'clock. Then I'll head back over to John's, put that dash in, test drive his car, tighten up a couple little ends there. Then tomorrow morning, I don't know if I got anything scheduled or not. I'll probably be checking out of here around noon. If Chris, if you want to grab lunch tomorrow before I head out of town, we can. But you'll have to call me at Swedish Car Parts and set up a spot. I can map it out. And, Diane's got her phone. I can find a location. But call me over at Swedish Car Parts or leave a message at my email or something. I could check it on my computer tonight and connect. If somebody else wants to connect, meet or greet, something like that. So hopefully I get all my work done today. I need to change the oil in Panther. I also need to do a couple other little things to Panther. Since I got a heated garage, Alex push some stuff out so I could get in. Hopefully I got a camera in my car. I didn't bring my extra phones and stuff, and I don't see a camera in my bag, but man, Alex got a couple of goodies for us 850 folks. Goodies. So I filmed that yesterday. I doubt I'm going to get that footage back off this phone. This phone I don't see it coming back to life now. It's acting like it's never acted before. So anyway, a thing that's kind of puzzling me, I'm going to be traveling to the Seattle area on the 17th, and then I'm going to be traveling south into California, and I'll hang out, west as long as people need me. I'm shocked as to how few people that have contacted me and say, hey, I need some help. Videos or design, if we could people are still buying corner store or Larry's hardware shop and buy some Gates timing belt kit. It ain't got a Gates part in it. It's got a sticker on the box that said Gates belt parts. And then they wonder why stuff. Now, always timing belt, that's like a number for that matter.